Wagwan people, this is Superstore and I'm about to show you how to make an amazing vegan ackee with all fresh ingredients. So we're in Superstore right now and I choose what's called the cheapest one because I'm broke and Grace tried it. I'm not trying to buy your brand. But yeah, even coconut milk was on sale for about 71 cents, which is amazing. So I'm starting off with everything pre-portioned from the bell pepper to the onion to the garlic to the tomato to the scotch bonnet slash habanero to the allspice and the thyme. But here's what you do with regards to the habaneros because they're all seasonal, right? All you have to do is freeze it, people. You put it in your freezer and you take it out whenever you need it and you're good to go. Basically, you can use all it if you want, but I'm going to only use half and you can also use quarter if you want. But yeah, depends on where you decide to do with it. So let's start. So with the onions, I usually do it julienne. And when you cut it, I realize that whenever I cut it in half, it come off way easier than trying to do it different way. I know like Jamaicans try to do it with a knife one by one, but ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, slice it up julienne and make sure the thing look good and proper and bare things. Don't only use half an onion to the expense of the flavor of your good food. I know there's a lot of people out there be like, oh, only a half onion is good. Do you want good food or not? Like, do you want good food or not? You know what I mean? Trust me on this. You'll thank me later when the food is bomb. But yeah, with the bell pepper now, I use what's it called? I use the male bell pepper, which has three bumps at the back, which means it's savory and it basically seasons your meat or anything you're really trying to saute. Versus the four bumps at the back, which means it's a female bell pepper and it more of a sweeter taste versus flavor. I use a Cutco knife for my tomatoes because it's bows. And the mixed tomato them cut so nice. Look there. Look at that cut nice and thing. But yeah man, the tomato is used for like coloring and add a little we call it color to your gravy and flavor and a little sweetness. Cause when I really too like use artificial ingredients. The time them now, I like use them all because you get all of the flavor we you need. You know if you pick it out of your teeth and you can just take it out when you're done. So wash it, make sure you wash the time because when you're not nastiness around here, put that in another pot. The next thing is the garlic. The garlic, a cheap way to do is bam, right there so, smash it backside. You get it off real easy, just come off just like that. Watch out, hey. But yeah man, it's so much easier to deal with and then you just mix it up. I like to mince it to like nothing. That way I don't even taste like big chunks. So julienne it first and then I cube it up and then but basically I could just like, I would a knife there doing that way. Come out of the way from me please. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, you chop it up like that, like good as. And then you go for your what you call it, your scotch bonnet pepper. But with the scotch bonnet pepper, I like it with a lot of seed. So I choose one with the most seed the first time. And then we can just basically mash them up, slice it up first, and then we cube it up after. And get out all of the good flavor out of it. Because scotch bonnet with the seed, it take it to our next level. And we can't waste it because, yeah, they're expensive here. So we put that in our pot. You can't forget the allspice slash pimento and my seasoning ready to go for my ackee. So in order to start the ackee and everything, you understand? You have to scald it with little hot water. Some people boil the water, but where you have cake for? So you fill up the water where you need, you plug it in if you want to go in, and then you turn it on. Understand, good body? Alright. So we're going to wait on that for one, and in the meantime, we start our good up dumpling, with cornmeal dumpling. Because in another it's just dumpling and little, you understand? So we add the flour, cornmeal, and then we get a filtered water to start it off. But before we get to that, you have to mix it around like a bit. Make sure that everything is just like combined. All the ingredients are combined and looking all good. So I like to get everything. And then we can add our water. So I choose to use filtered water because I just feel like it tastes better. But first you got to wash your hands because your hands are about to get messy with the dough. So you got to respect the food you're about to eat. You understand? So make sure your hand wash well up, good and good. Get another fingernail because, yeah, let's just respect the food, y'all. I find that it's easier to do it with my hands for small portion versus my KitchenAid. Because the KitchenAid is just too much. And sometimes it blends it out way too much and it's too smooth. I like my dumpling needs to have a little different form of like texture and it tastes different when I use my hands. So what you want to do is combine all the ingredients together to make sure that the flour is automatically sticking as a dough as much as possible. If and then when you're done, you want a little tip of more if the water want come out. Seriously. So yeah, you add it and make sure you get everything. Everything should be off the bowl and everything. So when you finish with that, you cover it up with a plate to get it out of the way while you get your what's it called? Sweet potatoes slash yams. I love these yams. Like the white ones taste way better. If you want that Caribbean flavor, and there's the what's it called? The plantains. That's just like yes. That's the black. The blacker it is, not too black, but in between, it's so sweet and it's so juicy, and the thing just tastes good. So you cut that in a tree, and then you want to slice the side of it. So when you boil it, you can just easily, nicely come off. I slice this way instead of using a vegetable peeler. I find it easier. You just like peel it like an orange and do it at your own risk. I'm not responsible for your craziness. I feel like in one go, you can just like get exactly what you need and problem solve. Then you go ahead and you like slice it in half. And there you have it. That's what you're going to use. You're going to boil that along with the dumpling. Put it aside while you put salt to your pot, like a sauce pot with all of the dumpling and the yam and plantains going to be in. You stir it up little and then you cover your pots. With the ackee now, I don't use my ackee like that. I have to wash it first because you're going to open it with a can opener and all that nasty dirt that was on top that's been sitting on the shelf is going to go into your food. You don't want that. So use this already, can opener. You see it look nasty? Let me show you a trick. You're going to see what the boiling water was for. Take it and strain it. Then you're going to grab your kettle of hot, amazing water. Basically, you use it to rinse it off. And then you're going to dip that in the bowl itself. And it's going to stay there for a bit. Now that your water is boiling and it's ready to go, you then add your dumpling. And I'm going to show you how I do my dumplings. So you have a perfect round dumpling, Jamaican dumpling, every time. So that's the trick my mom showed me about curving it at the bottom and curving it at the top at the same time. And when you swipe it under and bring it towards you, it creates this perfect oval. And then you can go ahead and just like flatten it out in the middle. Look how perfect that looks. It's so sexy. Lord Jesus. A oofa dumpling that. Mine? Oh God. It looks sexy. Put it in another pot? Yes. Then the next one, you basically do the same thing. Let me just show you because you're not idiot. You put it to your pot. And then after you do all, you put everything in the pot. You leave it. We're moving on to sauteing the vegetables for our ackee. So everything that we cut up before, you have it in this glorious pot, this stone pot that I love so much. Because nothing will ever stick on this because the non-stick is made out of stone versus like man-made material, which is pretty awesome. So after that's caramelized a little bit, then you want to go ahead and add the beautiful ackee. Get as much as you want in it because ackee expensive. Then you have the organic black pepper that I use. Use it because it's have to look good up. Yeah. That look like a boat. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're ready. See the color that look nice? Add a little salt because you remember you don't use any salted codfish. So you have to add back that salt that you're basically taking out of the ackee by not using salted codfish, or what we call it in Jamaica, saltfish, period. So yeah, you don't want to stir it too much because if you do, then the ackee start getting mushy and it start looking like scrambled egg. You don't want your ackee look like scrambled egg. You need the flavor to be there as well as the wholeness. And there you have it, guys. The most delicious ackee and saltfish in the freaking world. Boy, I love it, bad. It tasted so good. It tasted so amazing. And I can't wait for you guys to try it. But yes, people, this is the official end of the video. I hope you subscribe. I hope you tune in for the next time when I create an amazing dish. And let's keep it real. Okay?